Good evening, everyone. For over some months ago now, thereabout, for the past 1 year, they have been moved, a desperate move to say, by the ruling All Progressive Congress, led by the President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. They are desperate to bring in oppositions into the APC. And you see how it is playing out. So many governors join them, and a lot of people are just trooping into APC, and they are doing everything possible to disorganize other political parties and so on and so forth. And a lot of people see this move as a political strategy just to weaken the opposition. Well, you may not be far from the truth, but for what purpose? There is a reason for everything. Now, the reason why APC is doing everything possible, everything human possible, they can do it and they are ready to do it, just to remain in power, is something that a lot of people are not interrogating. By the way, the All Progressive Congress came to birth. That is when CPC and ACN merged together and formed coalition, and APC came to life. APC did not come with sense of humanity, or they did not come like a solution. They came for war. And while they were trying to take over power from Goodluck Jonathan, you could see the former vice president, a pastor, a professor of law, Yemi Osibanjo, coming to Channels Television. I still have the videos in my file. He said they are going to form a parallel government if they did not win the election. In other words, Nigeria will now have another government apart from the real government. He threatened that on the national television. Nobody arrested him, by the way. And after that, the coalition started importing terrorists. They started importing Fulani militia, thousands and millions of them into Nigeria. They claim that the reason why we imported it is because we are looking for people to help us vote out Jonathan. A very silly and stupid excuses. Now, Kawu Baraje, in his 70th birthday, in open space, he was talking and he forgot the sensitive nature of what they did. So he decided to admonish to the world that they imported terrorists to remove Jonathan. Now, going back to the reason why the APC administration will never want to lose power in Nigeria is a very kept secret, a top secret, confidential secret. Because if another administration comes into office, that administration might not be able to solve the problem of Nigeria, right? But they are going to bring out files. They are going to probe, how did Tinubu and Buhari coalition imported terrorists? How? Why is it that nobody charged them for treason? This is because they are still in power. A lot of military generals came to national television, to Arise News. I have about 5 videos in my file confessing how the federal government removed them from military because they wanted to finish Boko Haram, because they brought the names of people who are funding terrorism to the government. They arrested them. APC will never try to lose this power. You know what? This is just the simple reason why everybody is supposed to even make sure that these people lose power. Both people who joined them before, Atiku joined them, Bukola Saraki joined them, Dino Mendaye joined them. I'm talking about those people who formed the coalition. Atiku, Dino Mendaye, Bukola Saraki, them, Aisha Yusuf, them was part of them. This coalition imported terrorists. Then Aisha Yusuf, them were acting like activists, though. I don't think they were real members of APC, okay? But this coalition imported terrorists. Is one of the reasons APC will never want to lose power. Because all of them, including Tinubu, they may go to jail. I'm not, saying something that is funny. They may go to jail. Now, you watching me, I want you to calm down. Calm down and reason with me. How can almost 200 million people keep quiet and we are still keeping quiet when the ruling government imported terrorists? And these terrorists they imported have killed more than 1 million people in Nigeria. The terrorists have killed more than 1 million people. The people they imported. If you want to talk about treason, they are there. If you talk about terrorism, the crime is a terrorist act. What kind of crime are you going to mention that these people did not commit? This is one of the reasons. Anytime they lose power, they will go to jail. Now, I was listening to Kunle Olawumi, that former Navy commando. He served for Nigerian security, intelligence unit for so long. He served Nigeria for over 36 years. He has assumed all set of top position, both the Defense Intelligence Agency and the National Intelligence, Directorate. He served all those areas. He said there was a day when Yaradua was asking him to preside over some insecurity issues, something like that. Or is it? Yeah, no, it was under Buhari. He said he now ordered DSS to bring out files. When DSS brought out files, they saw people who are sponsoring terrorists are governors, senators, and people in the presidential office. That if you want to stop this, you've got to arrest all these people. And that was where their power stopped, because they can't arrest president. They can't arrest all these top people. They will say they have immunity. I am telling you that APC is desperate to continue to retain power because of the reasons that is not known to the public. Only if the public is aware of this, if you are aware of this, if people are aware of this, then people can start changing their mentality and understanding that both the lowest unit of your state, maybe your state governor is doing well, or your senator is doing well, because he's in APC, he's now campaigning for Tinubu. And maybe your person just entered APC. He was not part of the coalition that imported these terrorists. I want you to be very, very careful. This is one of the reasons. Then the second reason is that after importing these terrorists, during Muhammadu Buhari's administration, they tried to settle them down. Femi Adesina even came to AIT News. I have the video in my file. Maybe you must have seen the video. So all these videos are not confidential video. It's everywhere. You can even Google it and get it, okay? Now, he said that Nigerians should choose between their life and their land. A spokesperson to Buhari, Femi Adesina. He said we should choose between our life and our land. Everything he said is happening. People choose that they must not leave their ancestral land, and they are dying for it. You people think it's a joke? It is a government calculated something. I dare APC, the APC will lose power. You will see mass exodus. They will run out of Nigeria. They will run out, especially if someone who did not help them to import terrorists, who is not in this coalition, emerge as president or emerge as the ruler or winner of any election. You will see mass exodus. But there are some people that will win the election. They will not bother to leave because it is all of them and we all carry out the importation. So they will not bother to leave. I am telling you that any time, any day, APC is being defeated in Nigeria. Not because if you defeat APC, the problem of Nigeria will finish. No. No administration can solve the problem of Nigeria. But at least, if any government that is not part of the people who imported terrorists emerge, Tinubu, these people, they may go to jail straight ahead. Nothing will stop them not to go to jail. Now, talking about settling these terrorists, because their crime is not only importing these terrorists. So, these people have questions to answer as of the funding of these terrorists. An allegation came that Tinubu is using Rebadu's office to pay terrorists in Nigeria. I don't know if Rebadu's office have denied it, but I've never seen where they denied it. Nasir El-Rufai made a statement. He made it 4 times in the national television. Nobody countered him. Baba Dati Ahmed made the same allegation. Nobody countered him. Now, you don't even need to argue whether what they are saying is true or not. I made a video the other day asking people who made the call, who called the soldiers to leave, the terrorists are coming. CDS Musa said he's going to bring it out. Akpabio set up a committee to bring out someone who made the call, something that ordinary person can even bring out. Up to today, they're not getting liver, no level. They are afraid to mention the person. I hope you are getting the connection. You see all these APC folks, they will go to jail. They will go to jail unless they did not leave office. They will go to jail. They will go to jail. Bunch of terror sympathizers, terrorists themselves, and all sort of... See, the day they will leave office, they will go to jail. Unless someone who assume office again is the same person like them. They can just ameliorate the situation that is Yendeba. They will just cover it and the kingdom will continue. The weapons, the guns, all these people are getting, where are they getting it? Some Fulani people were arrested. Military arrested them in Kwara State. They said Rebadu gave them AK-47. Rebadu later said that those people are vigilante. And the question comes, vigilante and the soldiers guiding there, police guiding there are not aware. And these people are civilians, bloody civilians like me. You arm them with AK-47, which law permits you to arm them with AK-47, and of which you know that, we have a problem with Fulani militia. Why arming the same Bororo Fulanis who are not Nigerians, to quote? These are the issues. Tinubu may not escape prison. All these people you are seeing, all these top, high people who have been with them since, Ribadu, all these people, they might not escape prison. So because of that, they want everything. Like, they just want to make sure they remain in office. They want to make sure they remain in office. They want to make sure that nobody drives them out of office. They want to make sure that they retain this power until after some decades, people must have forgotten what they did. And maybe that time, their purpose, because these terrorists they imported, they are now using them for ethnic cleansing, to conquer the country, to change people's culture, ethnicity, religion, and so on and so forth. Maybe they must have achieved their plan. Maybe they must have achieved their plan then. And then after that, boom, everybody will forget. But you see, there is a purpose why we must not forget this. This is not, it's not something we must forget. Do you know the killing is going on? Just today, my guy, English Andaji, the terrorists, they call them the bandits, but these people are more sophisticated than the Boko Haram. They call him, telling him that you said, they should be killing us. If we capture you and kill you, we don't like it. They call him video call, and they were showing him anti-aircraft guns, sophisticated weapons in this country. But Justice Crack was abducted for just simple posts he made. And these people are making video calls, and the military, the police don't have what it takes to track them. There is something they know that you don't know. There is something they know that you don't know. Once APC is being voted out, believe you me, once they vote APC out, once APC is removed, the problem of Nigeria will never finish. But you see, these people that brought terrorists, they will be captured. Unless, I repeat, unless the people who are in that coalition, I'm giving you an assignment, go and check people who are in that coalition. Atiku was in that coalition. Unless someone like Atiku entered, and maybe he knows or he don't know, I don't know. If he knows about what happened, he can stick over it. This is not an allegation. For those of you who might be thinking, look at the sensitive issue this guy is talking. No, I never, in fact, when they were bringing these terrorists, we got the information, we knew, and we said it was an allegation because we don't have the proof. But when these people who imported the terrorists came to national television to tell us that they imported it, so someone shot you dead, and he came to your family and say, I'm the one that killed your person, which proof again do you want? So they have confessed that they did this particular thing. And that is why I'm trying to, make people to really understand what is actually going on. Why APC will go to every day, including doing all sort of things and election violence that they used to do before, just for them to remain in power. Not because they want to remain in power to service, to do, to serve you, to